And as a toddler, he's going to be a charmer. And he has earned a bonus trait, top-notch infant, from the infant life stage. So as our heir presumptive, he's doing pretty good so far. He got the bonus trait as an infant. And we need to get him a toddler bed. We are just going to, we're going back into build mode again. We're just going to move the crib in there because that he's going to need it in like a half a day. And we are going to put this over here and add the matching toddler bed. And blocks. And a high chair. And a potty chair. And the idea is we could put another toddler bed or child's bed or whatever on this side of the room for both the boys to be in here when, or actually just go ahead and do that when it's an infant and a toddler. Just keep them in the same room. This is just a nursery. And it will become the girls' room when we have a girl, because we're having a girl next, because we want a girl. And we're very tired of raising boys in all of our games, so we're going to use strawberries and pop music to turn this next infant into a girl. We can move that back one and put that back in that corner. Okay. So now we have a toddler bed. We have a toddler. You potty train Billy. What is Billy doing that can't be potty trained? Nope, busy. Let's reset Billy and try that again. Potty train Billy.
Dag dag, Jomis.
Okay. It's working now. Oh, why did you put him in the... Oh, because you're going to ask him if he wants to be potty trained. Okay. What just happened? There we go. For the movement skill, we wanted the potty skill, but okay. As the heir presumptive, Billy, you are going to be very busy as a toddler. And now he's angry because he's tired. It's only 6 o'clock, so he's just gonna take a nap. And while he's taking a nap, you can be You can be chilling. Whatever you want to do.
Flimon.
Alright, Giancarlo is off to work. And neither of these children are being sent to daycare. Okay. So we're going to take a break. And we're going to I hate this particular thing. Giancarlo wants to be a public enemy, but he's not particularly an evil person. So in my mind, that means that he objects to the way society has developed and is breaking all the rules to make it better. So he would help the kitten. But he's a criminal. He doesn't want to get caught by the cops. So he should run. I mean, we don't know why he burned down the building. Um, okay, we have to help the kitten. He attempts to dislodge the cat from the window by tossing a rock at it. The kitten deftly leaps from the window and lands, claws first, on Giancarlo's head. Hopefully, the satisfaction of saving a life will help soothe those scratches. Well, okay, that came out better than it might have. Giancarlo is not promotion worthy at the moment. He needs to work hard. Um, she is, so she can go back to normal work. Um, and we're gonna take a break because we have two. Okay, he's sad because they left. Which totally logical since they didn't send him to daycare. Um, and otherwise he's basically okay. But the baby is crying, and it's apparently a dirty diaper, not hunger, so we don't have to worry about child services coming to get it. But it should be at daycare, and it's not. And I'm hoping there's a fix for this glitch. And since none of y'all are putting in 2 cents about how to fix it, I'm going to do some Googling, and I'm going to put y'all on break while I do that. I'm very happy that I've gotten a couple of new followers this stream so far. I'm sorry we haven't gotten to outdoor retreat yet. I do hope that we will get more viewers over the next 4.5 hours that we're still going to be online. This is going to be a longer than average break because I need to do some research. And take a wake up. Maybe get coffee instead of tea. Okay. So I'll see y'all when I have an answer. Okay. So, as I said in the chat, apparently I just needed to restart the game. And now we can send them to daycare and they won't get taken away by... So the newborn has already gone. The toddler woke up and went to daycare. And now they're being cared for and won't starve to death while everybody's at work. Okay, she got a promotion. We are now a pastry chef with $100 an hour. So we make enough in an hour and a half to beat her husband in income. Crime does not pay. Okay. Her schedule, she'll now get Tuesday and Wednesday off. So she is working for the next 3 days. And so we'll be going to Granite Falls on Tuesday, or if we can get the next promotion, which we're already qualified for, we'll be going before then because we'll finish this. One more promotion and this is done. She needs to have some fun, but first we need to look in on the kids. This one appears to be happy, not smelling. This one is sad. Hasn't had fun. So mom needs to play with the toddler. That'll also help his movement skill. That'll help mom's fun too. So win-win. Okay. Got her fun up. Alright. Now, we really need to work on starting up all of his skills, but he wants to have fun. So I'm going to have him go ahead and just play with the toy for a little while. And going to have her prepare food. Let's prepare some meals and put them in. Well, okay, how many fruitcake do we have left? 2 fruitcake. So we need to make another fruitcake. So cook a gourmet meal. Gourmet fruitcake. Keep fruitcake on hand. And then we'll make a couple of breakfasts and lunches and dinners for the toddler to pull out of the fridge when he needs it. If we just pull the one out, then we don't have to do the grab a serving. We can just put it right next to him and tell him to eat it. Single servings. So, we are 3 hours and 46 minutes into the stream. We are so close to having the Master Chef aspiration finished so that we can actually start Granite Falls. I I have a little friend with me right now. You can't see him. He's below the camera. But he may stand up and say hi eventually. His name is Teddy. He's a cat. And the moment he's keeping my feet warm because I am in Canada. And for those of you who don't know where Canada is north of the United States. The United States northern areas get. Yes, I'm petting the cat. Let me introduce you, Mistress Tess. Tess, you are very welcome to meet Teddy. Here we go. This is Teddy. He is adorable and lovable, and he's 5 years old, and he is a little bit overweight, but he's 26 inches long. No, yeah, 26 inches long and 16 inches high. So he's huge. He can stand on his back legs and put his head on the dining table. Um, which makes him absolutely huge. He's 3 times the size of a normal cat, but he's also like 7 times the weight of a normal cat. A normal cat is between 4 and 5 pounds, and he's almost 30. So, um, yeah, we call him, instead of Ginger, we call him Tabby. Um, Teddy the Tabby. But yes, he's a ginger cat. Um, and he does scratch me quite a lot. We try to keep his claws trimmed, but we don't manage it very well a lot of the time. You know what? His fun needs to go up. Her fun is not full. And he's been complaining about not having romanticness recently because he has the romantic trait. So I'm going to let her finish this fruitcake, and then I'm going to send them to go make a daughter. And it's going to be a daughter this time. No more boys. We are doing a female inheritance. We need a daughter. And we are going to accomplish it. The let's see. She's doing that. He's doing that. The toddler is playing on his own, but he needs to be potty trained. So let's have the toddler stop doing that. Let's have Dad potty train the toddler while we're waiting to woohoo with our wife. And Tess, I'd like to remind you to follow my channel if you're having fun with me today. I'm certainly having fun socializing with all of you. Okay. So she finished the fruitcake. It can sit behind the other fruitcake. And he needs to potty train.
Whoa, Slurka!
I'm not sure what he's doing, actually.
Whoa, snooze say.
I'm really not sure what he's doing. She's going to bed. No, don't go to bed. Don't go to bed. Come in here and feed this child before before he actually yells. Maybe you will please potty train the toddler.
Dag, Jamise. Vippy Dab.
Okay, you're putting him in the chair to ask him if he wants to potty train. You're feeding this little one. And then give him some attention. And you are actually potty training? Yes, you are actually potty training. When you're done with that, you will give food to Billy. It is the evening time, so he gets peas. Actually, breakfast time. My favorite world is probably Hinford on Bagley, but the way that we're playing this game is we are playing through the paths. So I've used a tool created by James Turner, who is possibly my favorite Sims 4 YouTuber. And I've been able to disable all the paths that we're not playing with yet, so that we're playing literally the base game. Now, for this episode, I have also enabled Outdoor Retreat, because I'm hoping that we'll get started on Outdoor Retreat before the end of the day today. We've still got a little over 4 hours on the live stream. So, we don't have Hinford on Bagley, but when we get there, it's going to be very hard to move out of Hinford on Bagley when we get there, when we pass it up, because I love that area. The only downside to that area is that the only 64 by 64 lot is occupied. And I feel really bad kicking the Watsons out to move on to their land and demolish it. It's a beautiful lot. It's a wonderful build. But okay, Billy can now use the potty chair on his own. And you are going to make him food, then polish that to perfection. You are going to use the bathroom, and you know what? Grab a piece of this fruitcake, because we're not trying to make you thinner at the moment. And when you have that taken care of, you are going to read Billy to sleep, because he should be done with his food shortly. There he goes. And we'll take the bowl for you. Fantastic. You can repair that instead of getting the fruitcake. And then you can change the dirty diaper, coo at, and talk to. And then you seriously really need to read this toddler. You were supposed to read the toddler. They never do what I say. Playing with autonomy on is so much fun. Why is he napping? Stop that. Would you please read Billy to sleep? And Adeline can take a piece of fruitcake to satisfy her hunger, while Giancarlo is reading the toddler to sleep. This is not complicated. No, apparently it's extremely complicated.
Ooh, bisu.
Get under the covers. There you go. Okay, they finally figured it out. There are no game packs, stuff packs, or expansion packs that I don't have. I finally got the last one. I'm disabled. I have very low income, and so it takes me a while to collect them, particularly when they come out with 2 or 3 at a time. It boggles my mind how people afford it, but I, in particular, just
Persica
can't.
_ Lois just followed.
Hello,
Aha.
can I say Percy? I Persicla, or is it Lois? Maybe it's Lois. Lois, meet Tess. We are having a nice chat about The Sims. You're welcome to join us. And now that we're having a good interactive, I actually have a question for the two of you. Okay, so as soon as we get her promoted at work one more time, and they went to sleep on me, didn't they? As soon as we get her promoted at work one more time, it will finish the Master Chef aspiration, which was the goal that I set for the base game before we move on to the next pack, or the first pack. The first pack is Outdoor Retreat, and I have that already enabled so that we can go straight into it without restarting the game. But I don't have a goal set for it yet. So should we have Adeline or Giancarlo do the aspiration, the outdoor enthusiast aspiration, or should we have both of them do it? Or third option is, should we just go for the collectibles and make sure we get all the insects, all the fish, all the plants that are unique to Granite Falls? And the fourth option is that we just set a certain amount of time that we're going to spend in Granite Falls and see what we can get done. And don't have a particular end task, but an end time instead. So if y'all could think on that while we're getting her up, and then we can agree on a goal. I would love input. One of the reasons I'm doing this via live stream is so that I'm playing with other people. And it's fun to go back and play the packs that I maybe haven't touched in almost 10 years. I asked for a vote on what we want the goal for the outdoor retreat pack to be. Do we want the outdoor enthusiast aspiration to be the main goal? And if so, who should be completing it? Do we want finishing collections to be the goal? Or do we maybe just want a certain number of days in Granite Falls and get done as much as we can in those number of days? The official poll, I think, is on my YouTube channel under community, but I don't know if it's still up because it was supposed to come down before the stream started, but I didn't get any votes on the official poll. So now we're just going to discuss it and come up with something, because we are a community and we communicate, and we can do this. We can do this. Teddy, that's my knee. Get your claw out of it. Thank you. Okay, she is headed back to bed, which is fine. Giancarlo is still in bed. The toddler is still in bed. Giancarlo will be up first. And she's not in bed. She's napping. Go to bed. Sleep. And oh, go to work. Well, this isn't promising. Okay, go to work. Giancarlo, you need to come down here and change the diaper. No, no, what are you doing? Stop that. Go to work. Giancarlo is going to change the diaper, then he's going to take a shower, use the bathroom, and brush his teeth. And then he needs fun. Why was changing the diaper fun? Okay. Whatever floats your boat, dude. Yes, it makes it hard to have a conversation, and but I'm a patient person, so I have it so that somebody can't spam. Pay attention to me, pay attention to me, pay attention to me, pay attention to me. Because I don't have any moderators. So I'm having to read all of the chats personally, and I have to really pay attention with everyone only being able to send once a minute. I'm new to this live streaming thing, but collections to be finished is also my first choice. So if we don't get any vetoes on that, that's what we will go for. He needs to clean that sink. That is gross. And then he can have leftovers. Sure, have a salad. I forgot to set Adeline's work to work hard. We need to pay close attention to that, though, because if her fun gets too low, she'll get tense and she'll have a burnout. And then we definitely won't get any career progress. It's Bobby's birthday, so as soon as he's done eating, he can come over here and age up Bobby. Oh, yeah, I probably should have saved. Save as. Our last one is here. I've got an amazing amount of cat hair floating around my head right now. It's getting up my nose. He's shedding because the temperature changed up here again, and his body has not decided whether it's spring or winter, and so he keeps going to grow fur, shed fur, grow fur, shed fur, because of this weird climate thing that's going on. Okay, what do we get? A cautious infant. Okay. That shouldn't be a problem. The infant currently has pretty good needs. Why doesn't he... Where'd the toy go? I know, the toy is sad. We really should get a toy box, but let's get the toy out and play. You need to have fun. You know what? Let's go ahead and get the toddler up. We want to get him to bed at a decent hour tonight, if we can. Let's do flashcards.
Jaruk, Ispa.
And let's speed this up because he's going to take forever to ask the toddler if flashcards are okay, and then he has to get him out of the high chair to actually play with flashcards, and a lot of this standing around staring into space is going to happen. And I'm not sure if flashcards are actually fun. Oh, yep, apparently they are. Just a little bit, which is a little bit is fine. That gives us the thinking skill. And then teach to talk. He got the new job. Giancarlo has learned that Travis is a babysitter. He got a part-time job. He's gonna go broke. Okay. Although Giancarlo's not doing great in the criminal career track either. Oh, I have a woodworking mod that makes it so I can do more furniture and stuff on the woodworking table. I have MC Command Center, primarily so that the game pauses when I load into a new region. But it also has interesting fixes. I have a cool new one. No. I have a cool new one that allows me to type in cheats with shortcut commands. So like instead of bb.move objects, I can just go mo and it does it for me, which is really useful. I use move objects a lot, and I hate having it just on by default because it tends you tend to accidentally put things where you don't want them. I've ended up with like beds through walls because I accidentally left it on. She got a vacation day. How did she do over here? We've got two more days of work. We might be able to get the last promotion before we head to Granite Falls. She is exhausted. And the infant needs fed. So you are going to feed the infant. The infant is going to stop playing in the dresser because that's not helpful. What else do I have installed? I had a gardening fix mod, but I took it out because it was creating more problems than it was fixing because I don't have all the packs on. It says in it that it doesn't work well without seasons installed. One of my favorite modders is Little Miss Sam, and I think fully half my mods come from her. Well, here, let's look. What mods do I have? If I go to game options and other, nope, not other. I thought it was under other. Oh yeah, view custom content. Okay, so the more woodworks we talked about, it just gives more things to, and then more woodworks has pieces to it. Little Miss Sam also has a release all the ghosts. I have this one so that I can get tombstones for Sims that don't have a world they're living in when they die. So if a Sim dies off your lot and they have a house, their urn or tombstone will be somewhere in their house. But if they're not in world, like Father Winter, of course he doesn't die of old age or accidentally. I've actually tried to kill Clement Frost many ways, and so far nothing's worked. But the people that don't have lots, the Creature Keeper in Hinford on Bagley, the Hermit in Granite Falls, they don't have a lot per se, so they don't get a tombstone or an urn. but you're friends with this person and you want to mourn them. This mod allows me to click on a different tombstone and request the tombstone for X Ghost. And so I can get the other tombstones. Transfer inventory is fantastic. When I start doing lots of collecting, after we have inventory space like chests and stuff that come in later packs, it allows me to move all of one type of item in or out of a chest. So I can put all food in the fridge or transfer all books into the bookcase instead of having to do it one stack at a time. MC Command Center is just usefulness. It comes with lots of modules. Deaderpool is the author on that one, and I have played with his Woohoo mod. It turns off Try for Baby because it makes it so that there is, or rather it makes it so that you can get pregnant woohooing even if you're not trying for baby. There's a chance of pregnancy, and it adds in birth control and stuff like that. And that was fun for a while. But I don't have any modules installed at the moment. It's just the base mod. Functional broom is because of a bug. In Bust the Dust, there is an upgrade for your vacuum cleaner that makes it it's supposed to not use power. But the vacuum cleaner, even with that upgrade, will still not work on an off-the-grid lot. This mod turns the brooms that came with, there were 2 packs that brooms came with. One was the Magic Realm, the brooms that you can ride on, and one, I think it was Laundry Day or something like that, came with a decorative broom that you could lean against the wall. It makes them functional so that you can use them instead of a vacuum cleaner. A broom takes longer, and the brooms are still quite expensive, but they work on off-the-grid lots. So that is my workaround for a bug that annoys me to no end. More where Shortcuts Plus is what I was talking about instead of typing bb.moveObjects, I can just do mo, and it types out the long thing for me. There are, I don't know, half a dozen or a dozen hot pieces, codes that it has shortcuts for. XML Injector is just a helper mod that helps other mods work. And No Weather BB is no weather in build by mode. It makes it so that in the winter time after Seasons comes out, you can still see what color the roof is when you're in build mode, which is incredibly helpful. I am a very new streamer. About 5 years ago, I had a pretty regular upload to YouTube for a Minecraft project I was working on. But for streaming, I'm really new. It probably comes across as such. I don't know what I'm doing that would make me seem to be an old streamer, because I feel very new. I'm still very nervous, and I don't think I'm playing all of it right. What is going on? She's checking the infant. The infant is going to the bathroom, hopefully. No, he's lying down. Go to the bathroom. She's checking the infant. The toddler needs to go to the bath. Is using his diaper. Oh. Okay. You need to give food to Billy, and then we're gonna put the kids to bed.
Welcome.
Upgrade? What do you mean? Okay. You are going to play lullaby and then kiss goodnight. Oh, he's going to work, right? He goes to work in the middle of the night. Hold on a second, I have to fix something in chat. Okay. So I do not, one of the rules in my chat is no marketing. So if you are trying to sell me something, please get off the chat. If you're just asking why I'm not doing something, it's because I haven't learned to do it yet. But Lois, I've had fun talking to you, but if you're on the channel to try to sell something, we are on the channel to play The Sims. So thank you for your time, but we are not interested in buying anything today. Dislikes lullaby radio music. Let's go with no. That could get really complicated really fast. You now just want sleep. You are going to read the toddler to sleep. Okay. And when you've done that, you're going to use the bathroom. And you're going to get leftover. You're going to serve dinner. Serve chili. Giancarlo is off to work. Yes, you did. Tess. Thank you.
Orbatani, Selpo Gwen, Flosalushi, Some Stay Boom, Yifitame.
Alright, both of the kids are asleep. She is going to work on that and that. Okay, nope, she's not going to cook a meal. She's just going to get leftovers. She's exhausted. So she can get leftovers. And then we're going to have her wash her hands a couple more times. It's sort of just like cleaning up. She's taking a sponge bath. A really quick sponge bath in order to... Nope, she's going to pass out. Okay, then she's going to wake up and take a sponge bath. And then she's going to eat the food that she got out of the fridge. And that gets her hygiene up so far enough that she can sleep through the night instead of waking up because she's dirty. And then she's gonna go to sleep. And we are in Crick Cabana, I think is the name of the lot. It's the one on the end next to the Sylvan Glade tree. We've done a little remodeling. Alright. Now she's asleep, both of the kids are asleep, so it's fast forwarding for us. Promoted to minor crime lord. He now makes $32 an hour. I'm going to say it one more time. Crime doesn't pay. Okay, he looks cool in his little hat though. That's not bad. He needs to go to the bathroom and get leftovers because he doesn't cook. And then he needs to go to sleep. And his new schedule, same days of the week, goes in an hour later than he was. He was going in at 7 p.m. Now he's going in at 8 p.m. But he doesn't have work for a couple of days. And he needs to get his mischief skill up again. So, you know what? When you're done eating, could you clean up the plates before you go to bed? Thank you. Yeah. I don't have as many mods as some people. Some people have lots of mods. Most of mine are quality of life. Other than the woodworking one and functional brooms, I don't think I've added any content to the game. For the moment. Oh, why is this child upset? Because he woke up. And because he's hungry. Okay, yes. I know. You've had enough sleep, I suppose. You can come down here and feed him.